All right. Hello and welcome to one of the tournament matches for the December 2022 Ant War 1 versus 1 tournament. Um, in this particular matchup, we have myself, MDoulos, in the bottom as the black Wood Ant Queen versus Krogoth in the top as the blue Fire Ant Queen. Now, this is a recorded match, it's a replay. This commentary is not recorded live. In fact, I'm not really capable of playing the game very effectively and recording commentary at the same time, especially in a balanced matchup as it is when I'm fighting against Krogoth, who is one of the better Ant War players. Now you can see right off the bat, I am expanding as far away as I can with my queen. As I'm waiting for the income to come in. You know, I'm using that time that it takes for my workers to bring in 50 food for a worker nest to walk as far as I can to build another worker nest. Krogoth's not doing this. He does expand a little bit near his base, but other than that, he's probably, I believe, just killing dirt. And but now he is expanding, and it turns out that he's expanding in the same direction that I am. Both of us have roughly the same amount of food right now. I do have a worker nest disadvantage, which makes sense if you consider that I've been spending energy to dig the outer dirt. I think Krogoth has had a space advantage over me, and he is now building a soldier nest. No, I'm building a soldier nest. My apologies. I build them spread out like this. So that any splash damage from either a fire ant storm or a wood ant regular attack does not kill two soldier nests at one time. I don't always do that, but it is something that I've done before, is to spread out the soldier nest like that. Now, this is the first time that I'm adding a wood ant wall. A lot of players, they will, start their first base and then slowly expand with their wood ant wall along the side. The method that I chose to do here allowed me to expand a lot further than wood ant would be at this point in the game, 2.5 minutes into the game. And we can see that I've applied some pressure already. I'm attacking 2 spots on his base at one time. Krogoth is not aware of where I'm at. And has just lost 2 worker nests to early aggression from me. So he has not been able to scout my position yet. I have picked off 3 nests, and so far the advantage is clearly in my favor at this point of the game. He is now attacking, trying to pick off that nest, but I was able to defend it. I upgraded that nest a little bit too late there. He could have almost killed it, but yeah, once you upgrade the worker nest to the hidden trail, the version with the hole in the middle like that, then the worker that is attached to that nest will not be removed from the game, as is standard when you lose a worker nest. So at this point, I think I learned that there's the pebble there, and I started attacking other spots and try to dig into that because I know that there's still worker nests there. You can see here I'm still getting the advantage of these worker nests down here. I don't think Krogoth is aware of that. He's only aware that I have 2 nests right there, and that's it. Whereas I'm fully aware of his entire position. He's lost 2 more nests there at this point in the game. Krogoth is far behind in terms of worker nests. I have 12 additional worker nests compared to him. But his advantage is that he has 7, what is that, 7? Yeah, 7 additional soldier nests compared to my 5. So he does have an advantage in terms of military at this point in the game, but the economic advantage is definitely mine. As long as I can protect my soldier nest and upgrade my worker nest to hidden trails, I'm going to be in the better position. And you can see that I am building a soldier nest right now to accommodate for the difference in military infrastructure between the 2 of us. Krogoth is opting to build a scout nest, probably to attack hidden workers, because he knows that he's killed a lot of my worker nest, and he wants to make sure that I don't have a bunch of workers surviving. Even though he has killed a lot of my worker nest, I still have 20 harvesters. And I'm getting in here, and I'm specifically running past other nest types to target down the soldier nest. And that's a great idea. You want to kill as many soldier nests as you can, especially if there are additional soldiers spawning from it compared to normal. As for upgrades, Krogoth has the definitive upgrade advantage at this point in the game, with 2 damage compared to my 1 damage, which just got completed. So Krogoth is floating an upgrade advantage. I don't know. I don't remember. This was over a week ago. I don't know if he's able to maintain this or not. But you can see at this point, I made sure that I finished that off. There's nothing in there. I'm going to scout to make sure that there are no additional worker nest drop-off points. I figure at some point that he would not be this far down. And I return my attention to his main base, which is right here. So at this point, I'm feeling pretty confident that Krogoth, this is all that he has. And indeed, that is a correct assumption. You can see that Krogoth has taken out the outside eco, but not down here. The outside eco is still going strong down there. In this particular situation, with Krogoth trapped on his base like that, I'm able to start digging out the entrance, start digging out different spots. I do some damage to that. I don't dig it through all the way because I don't want to open it up yet. He puts a pebble there to block. One thing that would be really good for me to do right now is to have a scout come over here and start killing his worker nest. Even though he does have a lot of workers going out still, 20 versus 25, the distance that his workers have to travel from way up here to way down here is causing his income to be significantly behind mine. My income at times is 4 times greater than his. Right now it's about just twice. Krogoth is getting scouts out. I'm the one that needs scouts, and indeed I do have a scout out, which allows me to start killing these hidden workers. I should probably put a few more scouts out at this point. But yeah, I mean, let's take a look at the structures tab. I have 15 soldiers versus his 20 soldier nest. And but you can see in the top right with my soldier and major count turned on, which is a option in the settings, I do have 33 soldiers on those 17 soldier nests. Krogoth does have the trash pile health benefit, the 10% health, but I'm not sure it's going to be able to save him in this particular situation. I'm keeping him holed up on his base. In addition to that, I have the scouts outside of his base in different positions, killing the hidden workers as they're coming out. You can see that the economic difference at this stage is staggering, a factor of 10 to 1. There's 20 to 1. 25 harvesters compared to 11, but his harvesters are being killed as they're produced, whereas my harvesters are basically untouched at this stage in the game. One thing that I should have done at this particular stage is to rebuild these worker nests. I'm surprised that I did not do that, and these soldier nests are pretty exposed. I should have probably put a pebble here and had them all running out the top hole, and then have a worker nest along the edge rebuilt. So there were some things that I could have done better here. But I think when fighting against a player as capable as Krogoth, I'm trying to maximize the micro. I'm trying to maximize the advantage that I have currently by microing as much as possible. So you can see I'm trying to dig huge holes into Krogoth's base, basically getting rid of all the protective dirt that covers the top of his base. This is going to make half of Krogoth's base wide open to an attack from the top, which obviously is not good for Krogoth at all. It allows me to get in here, start target firing these soldier nests, and I would not be surprised if we see a GG from Krogoth very soon as I'm able to start running in here. He does put a pebble down in there before I'm able to run in, but I'm able to run in with that dirt that I damaged earlier, able to get a few more of these soldier nests, and Krogoth has left the game. He saw the writing on the wall. There was not much that he could do with half of his base exposed like that. Very bad indeed. That is potentially one argument for building your base a little bit deeper in. Like the deeper in and the more tunnels you can do, the better than a more open chamber like this. But in general, Krogoth's strategy was really good. It's just unfortunate that I was able to get those early trades and was able to get him trapped on that one base, which allowed me to start digging out the top and everything. Anyway, that was a good game. Let's move on to the next match between myself and Krogoth.